It does tend to screw with the dogs a little bit. They don't understand why my voice is coming from over there. So with this size crowd, it's pretty easy, and I'd rather just speak with you if you don't mind. So what I'm going to try to do, and I don't know if any of you've seen me in the years past here, but what I'm going to try to do is give you some info about what I'm going to do, and then go do it. Because what I've started to learn about doing demos over the years is that if I pay too much attention to you, by the time demo season's over, I got dogs with a bunch of bad habits. So I'm going to try to just do a little better job at that today than I have in the past, from the dog's point of view. So my name's Joe Grady. I have a farm in Harpswell, Maine. We raise beef and lamb, poultry, pork. We do all kinds of things. And then one element of our business is we train border collies, and we do some demonstrations. And my goal in the demonstration is to show everybody not only what these dogs can do, but help you understand what instincts these dogs have and how they do their work. Stay with me. This is my youngest dog. I know this is very uncommon, but could I have a little squirt of that?
You go right ahead.
I just realized that I didn't bring mine.
Just give it to him, Kevin. Just take what you want.
Thank you. I just realized that I didn't bring mine. I took way too much, but
that's all
thank
right.
you.
Take what you need.
I'm going to put some over here for later. So I have 3 different age groups here, 3 different age dogs, and that's I think that will help you understand the talents of these dogs have, because I sort of have them in 3 different stages. And this is the youngest, and her name's Nuala. She was born in April, so she's a little over a year old. And so she's pretty raw. In other words, her instincts are as yet very unchanneled. What I say is she has no manners yet. She's getting there though. She certainly has the drive, as you can see. She's very interested to get going. But what happens with a young dog is they will very quickly take over. If they have this enthusiasm and this energy and this drive, they'll take over, and all of a sudden they're doing what they want instead of what you're asking them to do. So the first thing that I have to do with Nuala every day is, when we go out somewhere, she's got to stay with me. She can't just come out here and run out to the sheep at her own pace when she feels like it. Right now it's about building a working relationship, but in the future it's also just a good habit, because what if we're going out in the field where there's 12 full-grown Angus cows, or a bunch of rams, or some heavy ewes that can hurt a dog? I mean, she might weigh 35 pounds soaking wet. So she's only allowed to work when I say so, and other than that she's got to stay with me. So we're going to go approach the sheep, and I'll keep telling her to stay with me until we get there, and then I'll take the leash off and I'll let her go get the sheep. And what you're going to see is her instincts at play, and her instincts are, like all border collies, to gather the animals. They're gathering dogs. So what a border collie has to do to bring the sheep back is get behind them. So that's why border collies work in circles. Retrievers go in straight lines. Healers who push animals go in straight lines, but gathering dogs work in circles. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up there and get the sheep with her. We'll bring them back here, and we'll go through the little lane way that I've made here, just so I can show you that even with a young dog you can do something that would be considered work. Let's say this was a stall or a barn. You can see that should help me bring those sheep in. Okay, but until then she's got to just mind me and do what she's told. And even after that she's got to do the same thing, but what I'm saying is she doesn't get released to go work until I say so.
They want to hurt people too, don't they? They want to hurt people.
He's like, you can't see me. You can't see me. They will stay together though.
Good.
Separate.
That's why he keeps going around them, keeps them together.
They're busy eating.
He just told him lie down.
Notice she's not out here by herself. She's responding to where I go because we're working together and she's already got that much. Remember, we're working in circles. If I go left, she should go right.
Sheep follow her.
Stay with me.
Stay with me. That's really tired.
Lie down. Lie down. Really trying to develop a quiet, lie down, a quiet dog. You don't want a bunch of chasing and cutting corners and going crazy. You want a quiet dog. Goes about its business, does the job. And these sheep are pretty relaxed. That's the whole point of having a dog. Not to scare the sheep, to work them. And they should be relaxed. Lie down, move. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do, right here with me. Right here. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. One of the most important things you teach a young dog is when it's time to stop. A lot of dogs, especially border collies, because of their general makeup, which is very addictive and obsessive, they don't want to stop. Lie down. That'll do here with me. So you can see I've already got a pretty good lie down. Pretty good command of this, of that aspect of this dog's working life so far. Sometimes she'll push it. Sometimes she'll push it and will decide she's got something else she wants to do with the sheep after I've told her to lay down. And in which case she gets a pretty stern correction, which is always just verbal, plus a little energy. That'll do here. Lie down. Lie down. Notice, other than telling her to lie down, I'm not giving her any commands. This is just us. We got a job to do. I'm using her instincts and my position, and then I encourage her and get her going with a little shushing noise. It's called shushing the dog along in the literature. Lie down. Anytime we come up to an obstacle, it's a good opportunity to teach her that she's got to work around them. Lie down. Up.
You go up.
Lie down.
That is a sheep.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. I said that'll do it. That'll do. Okay, I'm going to switch dogs. It takes me just... Okay, this is the other end. So the young dog knew they have names. There are commands that go with them. She just doesn't know them yet. He does. I know you here. Work we do a little later when we're trying to work with the pen. I've just noticed over the last couple years that he gets so worked up that he feels all of our energy watching him, and for whatever reason, the way that he reacts with it sometimes is he stops using one of his back feet and he starts walking around on 3 feet. He's not injured. I'm telling you, it's psychological. I've been through this for like 3 years now. And I spent a year and a half thinking that every single demo he gets injured. He doesn't get injured. It's just the energy. They're so sensitive to what's going on that when we do some stuff that's a little more dicey and he's required to be more patient and do things at a real fast clip, sometimes he just gets so uncomfortable with the situation that you'll see him start limping. But he's not hurt. Okay? Yeah, he's already doing it.
Yes.
Yeah,
See it.
back leg,
His front leg or
the
back?
back leg.
Something about crowds. It doesn't. They don't
See?
work well for him.
Yeah.
Walk up here.
He's sort of limping.
So he's been at this for 10 years. I know. Sometimes it helps if I let him go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.